A pack battle in an opening league night game for each. Along with Ron Hamilton, I'm Mike Breckenridge. Dale Mosher back in the studio. And Ron, Northwest won the title last year. Orrville wants to take it from them. Good little early season test in the league for each here on this December Friday.
Yeah, you mentioned Northwest a year ago, ran the table in the pack 12-0. They come in after a win against Tuslaw, their first of the year, so 1-2 overall, 1-0 in the league. Orrville last year, Sly Slaughter back for his second go-around, and they showed a lot of improvement. 13-9 overall, 7-5 in the league, and they're off to a good start this year.
Teams are opposite in one way. Orrville's got a ton back, Northwest not much. So that's a little different look for each.
Well, one thing that Orrville has back, you mentioned a lot, they're of course led by 6'3 senior Coda Allen, third team All-Ohio a year ago, a guy that averaged 22.5 per game. He's a guy that's going to give you 20 every night, and depending on the night, he can go 30 plus. He's that kind of scorer, top scorer in the league.
Northwest returns just 2 Letterman off that 18-win team from a season ago. We do have to apologize. I have to apologize. I screwed up the interview with Mike Lauer. And it was a good interview with the Northwest coach. We get along well. I like Mike. Unfortunately, technology failed me, so I do not have that tonight. At least I kept the one from Sly Slaughter. Our pregame continues. We'll hear from the Orrville coach after this.
The name may be different, but the service is still the same. Franch Drilling is now Flinter Drilling, and we still have the same knowledgeable, dependable workforce that has been a staple of the business for decades. Hi, I'm Eddie Flinter, and my dad bought this great company to be able to still serve Wayne and surrounding counties with a workforce that is second to none when it comes to knowledge and experience in the well drilling industry. If you need a water well drilled or need service done to your existing well, call Flinter Drilling at 330-262-5301 to set up an appointment today.
Troyer's Trail Bologna is great anytime. For lunch, a snack, great for parties, even just kicking back, listening to the game on the radio. Since 1912, our wide variety of products and strong traditional ties to our heritage allows us to provide you with the best tasting bologna around. Great taste from the heart of Amish country. Remember the next time you're at your favorite supermarket, don't forget the Troyers. Troyer's Trail Bologna since 1912.
At Home Appliance Company, customer happiness is our legacy. For over 60 years, we've proudly served Massillon, Ohio. Our experts specialize in helping you find the appliances that work for your home and family. Explore exceptional appliances at everyday low prices, like our stylish refrigerators, chef-ready ranges, and high-performance washers. Rebates and financing options are available. Stop by or find our full line of products online.
Craving a workplace with low stress and strong work-life balance? At Worcester Brush, renowned for producing the finest paint applicators in the industry, we prioritize our team by fostering a calm, supportive environment and staying closed on Sundays. Join a company that truly treats employees like family while offering exceptional benefits and a competitive wage. Worcester Brush is currently hiring for full-time positions. Are you ready to take the next step? Apply today at worcesterbrush.com/careers. Worcester Brush, a great place to work.
Pregame continues now. We speak with Orrville basketball coach Sly Slaughter ahead of the ball game tonight. And Coach, in the pack, Northwest is in town, and I know off to a good start. Last year they were the champion. They were the team to beat. I know that you want to be in that role this year. With a lot of guys back, I know you got some expectations.
Yeah, we definitely have some big expectations for the guys that we have coming back. They've been at it with a year with our coaching staff, and we expect those expectations have definitely risen, but this will be a great test for us. Like you said, Northwest, not only did they win it last year, but they had the player of the year in Tristan Pennington. He's back for them again this year, and their record isn't where they want it to be right now, but they've had 2 really tough opponents in Norton and Alliance, and they played really well against Alliance, and so they're a good ball club, and hopefully we can go out and take care of business at home.
What do you want to see out of your ball club tonight? It is Northwest, but obviously you got 2 under your belt with a couple of W's, but how do you take that next step? What do you want to do to get better?
Yeah, we just want to kind of we've been talking to our guys about staying focused in on things. We know that teams are going to make runs on us, and seeing if we can stay focused. That was kind of the thing that hurt us a little bit last year. Whenever teams would make a run, or we thought that maybe there was a call that went against us, then we kind of lose our minds a little bit. But this year we've been able to do a little bit better job of that, and we want to continue working on that, because when our guys are focused and they just keep doing what we ask them to do, they're much better.
When you take a look at Northwest, seeing a little bit of film, they're still new and early. They lost some guys, have a couple guys back. You mentioned basically the same ball club doing the same stuff.
Yeah, Coach Lauer is a great coach, and they're always going to be a good program. He does a great job with those guys, and their JV and varsity usually are running the same thing. So when those kids that didn't play as much last year come up to varsity, they still know what's going on. And like I said, he does a great job of scouting and being prepared.
For you, it's a big weekend. You got Revere tomorrow night, too, wrapping up the Steve Smith Holiday Classic, which I know you're proud of, and that'll continue. So it's a big weekend here at Orrville.
Yeah, definitely a huge weekend for us. The Steve Smith Classic is probably the most important event for me on our schedule, with all the things that Coach Smith did for me when I was a player. And we just always want to make sure we represent him right by going out and playing the game hard as we possibly can, and let the chips fall as they may.
Coach, I appreciate the time. Good luck here tonight.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Watch your money grow. Your legacy will show. It's Star Strategy. It's Star Strategy.
If you're looking for more insulation, then stop by MRV Siding Supply for top-rated by Winco windows. By Winco offers black windows carrying more argon gas, which gives you 30% more installation value. By Winco windows also have standard double strength, increasing noise reduction. That's MRV Siding Supply in Millersburg, Newark, and Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Call 800-524-7436.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
Now is the perfect time for a new career. Enroll at Wayne County Schools Career Center and you may qualify for a scholarship to cover the equivalent of the cost of your books and supplies, up to $4,200 for enrollment in a program over 600 hours. Programs include Administrative Office Professional, Cosmetology, Dental Assisting, Law Enforcement Training Academy, Manufacturing Technologies, Medical Assisting, Practical Nursing. Call Wayne County Schools Career Center at 330-669-7070 to register for the next available information session to begin the enrollment process.
The holidays are coming, and it's time to celebrate. Stock up on all your party supplies for Christmas and New Year's with the Bowman Beverage family of drive-thrus. Whether you're in Worcester, Orrville, or anywhere nearby, they have you covered. Stop by Bowman Beverage, the Ice House, or West Lincoln Way drive-thrus in Worcester, or visit Gary's drive-thru in Orrville. From your favorite beverages to snacks and holiday essentials, they make it quick, easy, and convenient. Make this season merry, bright, and fully stocked with the Bowman Beverage family of drive-thrus.
So maybe you've heard of the river before, and maybe you thought, isn't that just a radio station? Well, not exactly. The river is a network of over a dozen stations, all across the state of Ohio. We're also a member of the Christian Music Broadcasters Organization, and we've been named their best station, not just once, but 3 times. And besides our music ministry, we partner with other ministries all around the world, including dozens of local churches. So, what is the river? We are encouragement.
I could be having such a terrible day, and it reminds me that God's here for us.
We are hope.
Our hope is in Christ. I want other people to experience that hope too.
We are showing people who Jesus really is.
I just want to be a blessing to others as much as they have been a blessing to me.
We are the river.
Back here at Orrville, Northwest in town to begin the weekend. Big win here at Orrville. 4 games tomorrow here at Bob Knight Gym as part of the Steve Smith Holiday Hoops Classic. Orrville plays the late game against Revere to wrap up that event. The Orrville girls play the early game to start things. Ron's got to look at the starting fives in this one. We send it back over to him.
All right, Mike, thank you very much. Starting lineups tonight brought to you by your friends at Hobron Insurance in Millersburg. Hobron's works with multiple insurance companies to get you the best coverage plans to meet your needs and budget. Online at HobronInsurance.com. We'll start with Northwest under head coach Mike Lauer. We mentioned 1-2 to start the year, 1-0 in the pack following a win against Tuslaw. In Northwest, we'll start this way. One starter in double figures at 10 points per ball game is 5'9" junior Carson Lipinski. Another starter, 5'11" junior Trey Lauer, averaging 6 points and 4 rebounds per game. 7 points and 5 rebounds for 6'1" junior Connor Stevenson. At 4 points per game is 5'9" senior Logan Allman. And then rounding out the starting five, last year's Pack Player of the Year, Tristan Pennington, 6'2" senior, off to another great start. 25 points per ball game, 6 rebounds, shooting 52% from the floor. Meanwhile, for Orrville and Coach Sly Slaughter, 2-0 on the year, 1-0 in the pack, as they start the year with wins over Genoa Christian Academy and Fairless. And Orrville comes in shooting it well and scoring it well, averaging 76 points per ball game in their 2 wins. Red Riders will start this way. One starter will be 5'11" junior Braden Cox. Also starting tonight will be 5'11" senior Braylon Slaughter. 6'4" senior Braylon McDuffie also in the starting five tonight, as is 6'3" junior Malachi Gray. And rounding out Orrville's starting five is 6'3" senior Coda Allen, mentioned third-team All-Ohioan a year ago. 22.5 points per ball game as a junior. And a nice start to the year for him. Had 37 in the season-opening win against Genoa Christian Academy. Those, again, are your starting lineups, brought to you again tonight by Hobron Insurance in Millersburg. Remember, Hobron's works with multiple insurance companies to get you the best in coverage plans to meet your needs and budget. Online at HobronInsurance.com.
A little bit late in starting tonight. The JV game went overtime. Always fun for us and festive this holiday. And then in Orrville, they introduced like everybody here. It's quite a production for the starting lineups. It might be the longest national anthem I've heard in a long time, too.
Well, that, and yeah, you mentioned the starting lineups, kind of like they do at the tournaments. Nobody else is doing this, but here we are.
Yeah, every school does a little bit different, but eventually we'll start this ball game. Northwest, Mike Lauer in his 20th season at his alma mater. Sly Slaughter in his 13th over 2 different stints at his alma mater. Last year, Northwest won both ball games, of course, going unbeaten in the league, and beat Orrville 66-47 and 73-56. Neither ball game was all that close, but they lost 3 starters. They do have back Tristan Pennington, so we got 2 guys back that on any given night, Pennington for Northwest and Allen for Orrville, that might get you 25 or 30, no problem.
Well, yeah, I think you're looking at, obviously, Coda Allen, the area's best scorer. And when you talk about the pack this year, these are the 2 guys to watch. Coda Allen, the 6'3" senior for Orrville, he can light it up. And Pennington, mentioned the impressive thing for him, 52% shooting it this year, but he's not an inside guy. He's attempted and made more threes than anybody on Northwest, but you're right. On any given night, these 2 guys can do something special, and we'll see what we have here tonight in an early season matchup between these 2. And as you mentioned, Mike, Orrville back here with Revere tomorrow night. Northwest off the rest of the weekend. They'll be back in action at home on Tuesday night in Norwayne, heading to Canal Fulton for that one.
Northwest will be here tomorrow with coaches because they'll scout Triway, who's one of the teams playing. Triway plays Wadsworth at 3:30. An early pack look there. So ready to jump it up. Northwest Orrville, finally we tip it off here at 7:22. Late go, but it's Friday night, not a school night, kids. Orrville wins the tap. Slaughter with a basketball on the right sideline. And Northwest starts in a little 2-3, and Allen fires a long 3 up top. He missed it into the corner, and the ball went out of bounds, saved, but Northwest has it. And down the floor will come Pennington. Pennington forecourt on the left wing, and the three went up by Lubinski, no good. And it's rebounded by Orrville and Malachi Gray. Basketball the other way on the left wing, inside the line. The shot put up by Cox, around the rim, no good, and ripped down by Stevenson. End of the ball game, we'll choose the Jermaine Honda of College Hills player of that game. Orrville straight man. And the basketball on the left sideline. Pennington up top of the key. Lubinski's three off the back of the rim, and the rebound McDuffie. Back the other way comes Orrville. Orrville a year ago 13-9, went 7-5 in the pack. Cox up top with Slaughter around the horn on the left. Gray outside the line against the 2-3 from Northwest. Swings into the corner. There's Allen. Allen dropped it down low. McDuffie turns, hooks it up with the left hand, missed it, and the rebound Pennington. He'll bring it up the middle of the floor, lane right to the rim, put it up and in. Tristan Pennington has the opening hoop tonight. 6:40 in the opening quarter, 2-0 Northwest. Slaughter back the other way. Northwest zone, obviously they like to slow a little bit of tempo for Orrville. Turnaround, McDuffie at the foul line, and that one good from 15 feet. And we're tied at 2. Into the forecourt, Pennington, 6'2", and a senior. He'll draw Braden Cox. Cox has been Orrville's best on-ball defender, according to Sly Slaughter tonight. Stevenson down low, turns into the middle, back up top, give it to Lipinski. Pennington comes against it, middle of the floor, near the top of the key. Still with a dribble, and a long three went up, and rim glassing off. McDuffie the rebound for Orrville.
Northwest now 1 of 4 shooting it. They're 0 of 3 beyond the arc.
Allen dribbles into the middle, goes right to the rim of the left-hand layup, but he missed it. And the rebound controlled by Northwest and Pennington. Pennington up the right sideline with the ball to the wing and stumbles inside, put it up, got it blocked by Gray, and rebounded by McDuffie. Slaughter the other way, angles into the forecourt lane, dropped it inside. Pass deflected and out of bounds, and it's a turnover. Good job by Connor Stevenson to break up the break.
Well, not only both teams shooting poorly to open. Orrville 1 of 5, as is Northwest, but neither team has gotten an offensive rebound yet. Everybody one and done.
Inbounds pass turned over, but Cox couldn't hit the tough layup with a little bit of Pennington defense, so Northwest will come the other way, still 2-2. Pennington up top with a basketball. Still with a lot of dribble. Kicked it on the right sideline and give it to Lauer. Lauer looks up front on the right wing. Off to Lipinski. Lipinski pivots. Foul line into the right corner. Lauer's three went up off the back of the rim of the rebound. Stevenson Northwest. Lipinski drives down low. The pull up right of the key. That's no good. And the rebound Gray. Cold shooting across the board. 2-2. And we played 3+ minutes. Allen high on the right, on the sideline, back up top to Slaughter. Swing it to Cox. Foul line McDuffie, who turns into the middle, pivots left wing. Gray moves into the middle, the runner down low, glass rimming off, and Stevenson the board. He'll run it down the middle of the floor to the wing to Lipinski. Lipinski the trailer Lauer, the runner went up and in. Trey Lauer makes it 4-2. Northwest, 4:20 to go in the opening quarter. Allen back the other way. Slaughter up top, middle of the floor on the right to Allen. Slaughter between the circles, left sideline Gray. He'll throw up a wide three, and that's way off the mark. Lauer the rebound. The outlet up the sideline. And into the forecourt comes Allman. Logan Allman with the ball, hands up top to Pennington. Midway through the first quarter, 4-2 Northwest. Pennington in the middle of the floor. Checked up top by Allen on the switch. Hands to Lauer. Lauer the basketball, top of the key. Back on the left to Pennington. He'll throw a three. Up front rim, no. For the rebound, Lauer. Back to Stevenson on the low block. Lauer on the left side, three-point lines. Backs into the middle. They double him. He kicked it to the wing. And Stevenson called for a travel on the baseline for the turnover. Opening substitutions of the ball game, both for Northwest. Braylon Venables and Carter Kiefer in for the Indians.
Well, both teams continuing to struggle. Northwest 2 of 9 shooting, 0 of 5 on threes. Orrville, meanwhile, just 1 of 8, 0 of 2 from downtown.
Basketball to the elbow on the right. McDuffie turns, shoots, missed that one. Rebound into the corner. McDuffie saves, but he saves it into Kiefer. Kiefer comes up the left sideline, slows high in the point, and gives it off to Venables. Right wing baseline, Lipinski dropped it to Lauer. And back out top. On the weave, Lipinski, a long three. Front rim twice, no good. Rebound, McDuffie. It remains 4-2 Northwest at the 3-minute mark. Slaughter into the forecourt up top. On the left sideline, Gray. He'll throw up a three, and that's good. So Braden Gray gives Orrville its first lead at 5-4. Northwest the other way. Lauer on the left wing. Dribbles into the middle, turns baseline up and in. He's a southpaw, and that might have fooled Allen defensively. And Lauer's got 4. It's 6-5 Northwest. Allen on the right wing, dribbles down low, baseline spinner went up and in. That's a tough shot. Dakota Allen's first 2 makes it 7-6. Tempo picking up with 2:20 in the quarter. Lauer on the right wing, hands behind him. Kiefer through a screen, runs down low. The runner, glass rimming off, and the rebound, Slaughter. Slaughter back the other way up the right sideline, give it to Allen. A 25-footer went up off the back iron, and the rebound tap loose and picked up by nobody, out of bounds off of Orrville. Well, headquartered south of Millersburg, Mack Oilfield Service offers trucking, dirt work, and general oilfield service across the region. Mack Oilfield Service, proud to give back and support local. So Orrville substitution. Case McDaniel in for the first time. Both teams play 7, maybe 8, has been the rotation early. Orrville will pick up full court. 2 minutes opening quarter. Orrville 7, Northwest 6. Into the forecourt comes Kiefer. Kiefer high on the right, up top to Venables. Venables, guarded by McDaniel, dribbles by him, kick to the wing to Kiefer. Right sideline went baseline, got double teamed to Venables. Venables into the middle, dropped it down low, shot put up no good by Stevenson, but a foul call. 2 Stevensons for Northwest. Connor starts, Cole comes in off the bench, and Cole will shoot the night's first foul shots. 6'1" junior goes to the line for the very first time this year. And the first free throw, front rim and off. Northwest losses to 2 pretty good teams. Lost to Norton, who is very good. 4 starters back. I know they got a couple of transfers. B.J. Sanderson up there hopes to have a really good year. And Alliance also is a really good team this year. They're going to contend in the NBC, you can bet. So Northwest is playing people, no doubt about it, the non-league. Stevenson's second free throw good, and we're tied at 7. 1:35 in the opening quarter. Northwest jumps into a little 3-quarter court press, and they throw it away. Orrville throws it away. Venables on the run. The shot put up and in by Pennington, and he got fouled. So the opportunity break, and Pennington's second basket will put him on the line for the N1.
Yeah, 4 points, 4 rebounds in the opening quarter. Nice start for Pennington. Meanwhile, Orrville first turnover of the ball game, and a costly one as it leads immediately to points there by Pennington.
Pennington has taken more foul shots, 12 in the opening 3 ball games. He's hit 8 of them. And line to the right, this foul shot good. 10-7 Northwest. 90 seconds to go in the opening quarter. Inbounding as Trey Mosley checked in. His pass and up the sideline on the run comes Whippert. He pulls it up down low on the block. Missed it in the rebound. Kiefer, Northwest. Kiefer, the outlet up the right sideline to the forecourt to Allman. No numbers. So Northwest slows it up. On the right wing, Venables. His runner right at the key. Front rim, no good. Rebound, Stevenson, no good. Rebound tapped and out of bounds and back over to Orrville. Couple of good looks for Northwest, but not able to cash in with 1:08 to go in the opening quarter.
Well, the one thing that you notice, Orrville getting out-rebounded 12-6. Northwest winning the battle of the boards, and Orrville still without an offensive rebound.
In the backcourt, Slaughter, and on the move. Lobs topside on the left and gives off to McDaniel. He dribbles into the middle to the rim. The wild shot, no good. Rebound, Pennington, and a run out. Pennington down the floor, 2-on-1, right to the rim. Put it up and in and out. Rebound tipped into the corner. Pennington able to save it back up top. Northwest will keep. And Pennington's long 3 right wing, no good. And the rebound foul on Northwest. Carter Kiefer the foul. First foul of the ball game on Northwest with 42 seconds to go in the opening quarter.
Well, we talk about Pennington scoring at 25 per game, but he has been active on the glass. came in averaging 6 rebounds per game. He's already got 6 here in this opening quarter.
10-7 Northwest. McDuffie back into the ball game, as did Allen. Both were out briefly. And here comes Orrville. Northwest has been zoned, and they stay in it late in this quarter. Slaughter up top, but on the left. Into the corner is Mosley. Dropped it down low. McDuffie on the low block. Turns baseline. Put it up. In and fouled. So McDuffie will be able to go to the line after his second field goal and try for the three-point play to tie us up with 31 seconds to go in the opening quarter.
Yeah, nice opening quarter for the senior Braylon McDuffie to go along with the 2 baskets, 4 points now, in addition to 3 rebounds.
So McDuffie line to the left. 10-9 Northwest at 31 seconds to play opening period. Pretty good crowd in here tonight, too. And the foul shot is no good. Rebound tap, battered around, and it went over to Connor Stevenson. Pennington will come into the forecourt. 25 seconds to go in the quarter. Guarded by Mosley up top. Pennington crosses over and lost the ball off his knee and out of bounds. Turnover number 3 on Northwest. Quickly, Allen and Cox come back in for the end of the quarter for Orrville at 18 seconds. So into the forecourt comes Cox. Slaughter high on the right against the zone. Cox up top. Swings, left wing McDaniel. 10 seconds. Foul line McDuffie. Turns, pivots, the left-handed shot, no good. Rebound loose. McDuffie got it, put it in, and got fouled. So McDuffie has 6, and will go back to the line. Got his own miss on an offensive rebound with 4.2 to go in the opening quarter.
Yeah, that was the first offensive rebound of the game for Orrville. And for McDuffie, his 4th rebound here in the opening quarter.
So line to the left, McDuffie. 6 of Orrville's 11 for the senior. And the foul shot, no good. Northwest rebound. Stevenson runs into the forecourt to Lauer. Left wing, got it knocked loose at the horn. 1 quarter complete here at Orrville. Home team leads Northwest 11-10. Back after this.
Hi, Conrad here for Sterling Farm Equipment. You probably heard about tariffs causing prices to rise, but not at Kubota. That's right, Kubota is holding the line on equipment prices with no increases due to tariffs. And it gets even better. Kubota has boosted their cash incentives on most models. That means more money in your pocket and top quality equipment in your field. But don't wait, these deals won't last forever. Come see us today at Sterling Farm Equipment and get more for your money with Sterling Farm Equipment and Kubota.
Sterling Farm Equipment for construction, home, and farm.
The Worcester Eye Center is dedicated to providing the finest medical, surgical, and routine eye care available. Our board-certified ophthalmologists utilize the most advanced diagnostic and testing equipment available to schedule your surgery in our on-site state-of-the-art surgery center. We also offer routine eye care, including a full optical shop with lens wear and contact lens services. At Worcester Eye Center, your vision is our focus.
Orrville on top of Northwest 11-10. Numbers after 1. Neither team shot it well. Orrville 5 of 17 from the floor, including 1 of 4 on threes. They were 0 of 2 at the line. Northwest, meanwhile, 4 of 18 shooting. Northwest 0 of 7 on threes and 2 of 3 at the stripe. Northwest out rebounding Orrville 16-7. Turnovers, meanwhile, 3 in the opening period for Northwest, just 1 for Orrville. Leading scorers, Braylon McDuffie leading the way for Orrville with 6. Tristan Pennington, 5 to pace Northwest.
Northwest gets it ball. Stevenson down low to Lauer, put it up, and he got fouled. Blocked by McDuffie, also got him with the body. And to the line, Trey Lauer. And I was not sure when I saw the name, but once I see the face, I would have known whose son it is. It is not the coach. That's the coach's nephew, Trey's dad, Kevin, the girls' coach at Northwest. Formerly boys' coach at Tuslaw back in the day. But Kevin's got the darker hair. Mike's got the light hair, and that's why I've said that. I could have been wrong, but nonetheless. Free throw up and in by Lauer. hit the second, missed the first, and he's got 5. And it's 11-11, and the ball got knocked away coming to the forecourt for Orrville. So Orrville against the 2-3. Northwest slowing down a little tempo, smartly, I think, tonight. And got in the air, and Allen evidently trying to dump it into McDuffie, but the pass came up short. Intercepted, and Pennington racing down the floor all the way to the rim with the left hand, up and in, and he got fouled. That's a very athletic move by Pennington. And he's 6'2", but really long and can handle it. Very athletic. I know Northwest lost a ton from last year's conference championship team. It's nice that he's back, that you can build around again.
Yeah, heck of a start for him. 7 points, 7 rebounds here in the opening half. Back to the line where he's 1 of 1.
Missed this one, and McDuffie, the rebound. Northwest picking up at the timeline, little half-court trap. Cox into the forecourt, the runner middle with a key, went up and in. That's his second basket. We're tied at 13, early second quarter. Pennington to the forecourt, motioning against the straight Orrville man. Middle of the floor, angles to the right, hands up top to Lipinski. Down on the left wing with the ball is Allman. Pennington comes to get it near the top of the key. Right sideline, Lipinski. On the floor to the foul line behind him. Allman drives right at the key. Dumped into Stevenson. Nice little flip pass to Lauer, but the reverse layup went in and out. Rebounded by Orrville. Down the right sideline comes Allen. Pulls up, takes the long three, and he hit it from downtown. Allen's second basket. Orrville by 3, 6:30 to go in the second quarter. The other way comes Pennington up top. Pennington, top of the key, another three, rim glass, no good. Allen on the rebound, down the floor, whipped it right past Gray and out of bounds. Trying to do maybe a little too much with that pass and went at the ankles of the big guy who could not get down and get it in time.
You know, the one thing we've seen with Northwest in zone, Coda Allen has had to settle for some long threes and some bad looks. Hit it a moment ago, but he hasn't had anything easy. Had to take everything from way beyond the arc.
Pennington into the forecourt up top, guarded by Mosley. Over to the right wing. Now they double him. Slaughter knocked it loose, stolen away. Mosley into the forecourt the other way. And gives to Gray the trailer. Gray on the left wing with the ball. Comes into the middle. Knocked loose, stolen away by Lipinski. Running down the floor for the right. The nice bounce. Venables up, in, and foul. 2-on-1 break. Kiefer the basket. Off the feed from Lipinski. And Carter Kiefer's first points will put him on the line for the and-one opportunity.
Well, nice job running that 2-on-1 break. Points in transition. Back to the line goes Northwest. Kiefer's first bucket of the night came in averaging 3.
Southpaw line right. Free throw up and in. Just his second free throw in this early season. He's hit them both. And into the forecourt, Allen on the right sideline. Gives it off to Cox up top to McDaniel. McDaniel to Cox on the wing. Splits the defense, spins baseline, puts it up, glass rim, no good. And the rebound tapped and controlled by Stevenson. The long outlet, 3-on-1 break. And the trailer is Pennington, but he missed it. The rebound follow-up and a foul. Pennington almost got roofed by the rim, but Allman was the trailer, and he got the board and will go to the line. Northwest has already been to the line a lot early. And when you're struggling for the floor, it's definitely helped out the Indians in this first half.
Yeah, 4 of 7 as we speak.
And the first of 2 up and in by Allman, his first point. 17-16 Northwest. 5.5 minutes to go in this opening half. Allman, senior, fires, hits again. So his 2, he leaves. And Northwest will sub. First time in the ball game comes another bench player. Roncallione into the ball game. Xander, 5'11" junior. And into the forecourt on the right sideline, Mosley. Mosley went baseline. Glass rim runner, no good. Kiefer rebounds Northwest. Kiefer into the forecourt, no number, so slows it up, give it to Pennington. Pennington up top with the basketball. Over on the right, stops, three-point line, fires and hits from downtown. Well, that's his first three. He's tried a few, and Pennington with 10. Northwest by 5, 4:50 to go in the first half. Slaughter up top for Orrville. Top of the key to Allen. Allen put it on the floor to Slaughter. Braylon kicked into the right corner to Gray. And Cox, he'll fire a three up and in. Well, Braden Cox has 2 of Orrville's 3 threes. He's got 8. Northwest by 2, 4:25 in the second. Pennington on the right wing gets bumped, got knocked down, and a foul call. Mosley will pick up the foul. And that's the one negative in this opening half, really, for Orrville, is fouls. They have committed 5, and that'll put Northwest on the line with 4:23 in the half. Indians will try and get advantage from there.
We mentioned they're doing a decent job at the line. They're just 6 of 25 shooting from the floor, but 6 of 9 here in the opening half at the stripe.
Well, evidently there's a cut somewhere on Pennington. Yeah, it's on his knee. So they'll have to take care of that. Let's just tell you, same name, same stability over 120 years. The Apple Creek Banking Company, your hometown bank. 7 locations to serve you. The Apple Creek Banking Company. Community banking done right. Member FDIC. So they get Pennington time to wrap it up. Orrville training staff will handle that. Good job, thank you. And we move along. 4:23 and a half, 21-19 Northwest. And Pennington gets a pair, right line to the right. And the first one up and in. 11 for him as Gray returns for Orrville and Lauer back for Northwest.
Northwest now 7 of 10 at the line here in the half. Pennington now 2 of 3.
Pennington one more. Second one is also good. So Northwest again a little three-quarter court with a 4-point lead midway through the second quarter. Slaughter up top of the basketball. They trap him up top, the sideline to Gray. Gray goes baseline, pulls up, back out front, Slaughter. He'll try the 3, off the rim, no good. Pennington rebounds. Pennington in the backcourt, got away from Gray. Top side to Lauer on the left wing. Into the corner baseline drive, shot put up and blocked, and a foul call. No foul. I think they're just going to call the block clean. Referees will talk about it by Gray. And they're going to say who the ball was off. And evidently it was off Northwest on the rebound.
Now Orrville's done a nice job defending the rim tonight. Northwest has been aggressive attacking. That's the 4th block of the half for Orrville's defense.
So Mike Lauer's going to get an explanation on why it's not a foul or his team's ball. I'm not sure if he's going to like it as the officials confer on a shot at the Orrville rim. 3:57 and a half, 23-19 is the Northwest lead. It was 11-10, and now we're going to get all 3 men in striped shirts to figure this thing out. A little bit different weekend coming up because college football is kind of on hiatus. I know the bowl games are starting, but the playoffs kind of take center stage. The bowl games, I mean, they almost don't exist anymore.
No, they really don't. Not with the new playoff format. That's all anybody cares about.
And those things are, over a week away. And there's one game tomorrow, which is still one of my favorite games all year. Army-Navy. They play in Baltimore. Love it. Love the tradition. Love the pageantry. Can't get enough. Navy favored by a touchdown. But outside of that, maybe a little hoops. Cavs have been off all week because the NBA Cup. I know you're following that.
The what?
Semis in Vegas. The NBA Cup.
Is that the tournament?
The in-season tournament.
They call it the NBA Cup?
Yes, sir.
It's an awful name.
Well, evidently you're, Adam Silver. Get his email. But after all was decided that it will be Orrville ball. So 23-19 Northwest, inside 4 minutes to go in the half. McDaniel lobs up the left sideline to Gray, cross-court Slaughter. Northwest zone is giving Orrville a little bit of a fit in this opening half. McDaniel up top. McDaniel with the left point. Slaughter in the middle of the floor. And Cox, who has 8 of Orrville's 19 at the right point. Slaughter directing traffic up top. Yeah, we'll run the offense. Left wing, McDaniel. Allen now flashing elbow to elbow. Pops on the right wing. Slaughter to Cox on the high right. Slaughter up top with the basketball. Over to the left sideline. Covered up now to the foul line, Gray. And Gray fell down on a whistle and a travel. Turnover number 3 on Orrville. Orrville had a hard time really getting into the teeth of that Northwest zone. 3:12 to go in the half. Tempo was where Northwest wants it. They won it in the 50s, maybe low 60s. Orrville would rather have it up. Lauer up top with the basketball, gives off to Pennington, who's got 12. Pennington, top of the key to the right wing. Stevenson will throw a 3, up off the rim, high off the glass, and the rebound, Kiefer. He got knocked down and got the ball. It's loose on the baseline and out of bounds. And where's it going to go? It'll stay with Northwest.
Northwest continues to be absolutely ice cold from downtown. Just 1 of 10 shooting it, but fortunately, a lot of offensive rebounds to keep possessions alive here in the half.
Pennington up top of the basketball. Pennington, top of the key, guarded by Allen. Will back it up and fire a long 3 over him and off the back of the rim. The long rebound, knocked loose, and a foul call. And they're going to get a foul call on Northwest. It's going to be on Logan Allman. He'll pick up his first opening foul of the second quarter as well on Northwest. Right on to 2:40 to go in the half. And Northwest will again pick up at the half-court line. Little trap set up, falling back into a zone. Basketball up top is Cox. Cox lobs into the left corner, and nobody was there because that was too tall for everybody. And the turnover gives it back to Northwest.
Turnover number 4. Each team now with 4 turnovers. Each team continues to be cold. Orrville 33% shooting. They're 8 of 24 here in the half. Northwest 21%. They're just 6 of 28 for the ball game. 2 of 9 here in the second quarter.
But they lead by 4 as Pennington comes into the forecourt. Primarily because they've gotten to the line. Pennington on the left wing doubled. Up top to Lauer. Lauer gives to Stevenson at the elbow on the right. Drops off to Lipinski. Back to Stevenson. Down low to the hole. Put it up and in. First basket for Connor Stevenson. And Northwest by 6 with 2 minutes to go in the half. Into the forecourt. Slaughter up top. Top of the key with the ball. Backs it up. Gives off to Cox. Slaughter in the middle of the floor. Dribbles to the right elbow. Double team. Spins inside. Shoots glass rim, and it went in. First basket for Slaughter. 1:40 in the half. Northwest by 4 with the ball. Lipinski into the right corner. Give it to Stevenson. Right of the key. Got it knocked loose and out of bounds. It'll stay with Northwest. Orrville will run Mosley back into the ball game. And Northwest will throw in baseline left. Pennington will trigger. Against the man-to-man on the out-of-bounds under. Lobs in Lipinski on the left wing. Back to Pennington on the left sideline. Went baseline and kicked it to the right corner to Lauer. Fumbled it, got it back, drove down low, put it up, got it blocked away by Gray. And rebounded by Orrville. Cox the other way up the middle of the floor to the top of the key. 1:15 in the half. 25-21 Northwest. Cox up top, restarts. Allen high on the left. Allen has just 2 field goals in 5. And he fires a long 3 up off the back of the rim, and the rebound Lauer. Lauer double team, splits it, and lobs to Pennington. 1 minute in the half. Northwest slows, coming into the forecourt up 4. Pennington up top. Covered by Mosley. Over a ball screen, top of the key to the right wing. Lipinski down low. Stevenson poke loose. Good job by Mosley. Allen down the floor, one-on-one to the hole. Put it up, and he got it knocked loose and out of bounds. Good defense by Pennington to not foul and knock it loose and prevent the easy deuce. 38 seconds to go in the half. Or did they call a foul in the end? I didn't see him.
Yeah, they did.
All right, well, it was a save, but Pennington will pick up the foul. And Allen will go to the line and shoot. Allen's first free throw attempt of the night. Orrville's 0 for 2 for the line as Allen puts it up and in.
Yeah, those both came back in the first quarter. So with 38 seconds to go here in the half, first free throw attempts here in quarter number 2 for Orrville as Allen hits the first.
Well, Northwest is +7, the advantage from the foul line. That's the difference, even though they haven't shot it as well. Allen hit them both. And Northwest up 2. 35 seconds to go in the half. Pennington comes into the forecourt. Bumped by Allen up top. Ball got knocked loose. Rolled over to Allman. Right wing, Kiefer. His three, in and out. Gray rebounds. Here comes Orrville. And Allen nearly turned it over. Fell down, he did. Stolen away. 3-on-1 break. Allman on the left wing with the ball. Lipinski on the baseline. Dropped it into Stevenson, and he got fouled. Mosley will pick up the foul. Stevenson will go to the line with 12.4 to go in this opening half. Second foul on Trey Mosley.
Tell you what, Stevenson, big, strong kid, big arms. He's been playing well in the post. The 6'1 junior at the line for the first time tonight.
Yeah, a little bit of a wide body. Rebound, defend, score a little bit. Averaging 7 a ball game. Has 2. First free throw, no good. 12 seconds and a half. Northwest by 2. Orrville led 11-10 after 1. Northwest led by as many as 6 in this second quarter. Stevenson will go to the line one more time. And missed them both. And the rebound, Cox. Cox on the run into the forecourt. Foul line, spins down low. Got it knocked loose and a foul call. And Northwest not at all happy about that. And the foul will put Braden Cox on the line to shoot a pair.
Well, it's been a good half for Cox. He comes in with 8, team high for Orrville, trying to get into double figures if he can sink both.
Cox line left, free throw, no good. Both teams have left a few out there on the line. 5.6 to go in the quarter.
Orrville now 2 of 5 at the stripe after Cox's miss.
So one more line left for the junior guard. Second one is good. So here comes Northwest. Pennington on the run up the right sideline to the timeline. Got bumped, puts up a one-footed runner. It's no good at the horn. So halftime at Orrville tonight in the pack. And it's a tight one. Northwest in front. 25-24 here at the break. We'll take time and come back, give you a quick recap of the first half. As Ron goes over the stats, I'll have some early numbers as we hit halftime at Bob Knight Gym coming up after this.
Driving close to power lines is usually safe, but accidents can happen unexpectedly. Do you know what to do if you come across downed power lines? Step 1, stay inside your vehicle for safety. It's often safer than being outside with live cables. Simultaneously, dial 911 for immediate assistance. So ensure that no one approaches the vehicle. It's advisable to maintain a distance of at least 50 feet from the car. To learn more, reach out to your local co-op for additional information.
It doesn't matter which team you're rooting for this season. When you order from Giannino's, you always win. Sink your teeth into a delicious feast from Giannino's menu. Whether you're craving our fresh, award-winning pizza or our famous, high-quality Gerber crispy fried chicken, one thing you can confidently bet on, your mouth will thank you. Go for the win. Order from Giannino's in Worcester or Orrville.
At Home Siding Contractors, our mission is to give homeowners a quality product, whether it's our vinyl siding or our energy-efficient replacement windows and doors. Home Siding Contractors is ready to turn your home into one of your biggest energy-saving assets. You'll notice the difference as your home will stay warmer in the winter and cooler in the summer. Call 888-725-6619 for a in-home estimate or find all of our products at homesiding.com.
Contractors, Home Siding Contractors.
This might be a good time to remember that. Worcester Community Hospital's exceptional orthopedic team is you, right here from joint care and advanced robot rehabilitation programs. Superb orthopedic care for every age from one of America's top 100 hospitals. So you can keep living your best life every single day. Orthopedics. Stay close, get better.
Back here at Orrville, halftime in the Pac-10. Orrville after a quarter. Both teams have struggled from the field. I'll point that out when he goes over the numbers here in a little bit. The one advantage Northwest does have, the foul line, where they're +5. But we talked about two big stars tonight in Tristan Pennington and Coda Allen. Allen has just 2 field goals and 7 overall. Orrville being led by Braden Cox with 9. Pennington's 12 does lead Northwest. But the foul situation has been different. There was 9 in the conference, kind of a little trendsetter to see what happens in a big conference schedule, which Northwest ran the half. The Killbuck Savings Bank has opened on Milltown Road, serving Worcester and Wayne County. Find out what community banking is all about with neighborhood lender Scott Morgan and Lee Fitzsimmons. The Killbuck Savings Bank, member FDIC. We'll take another break. Ron will rejoin me. Go over those first half numbers for you here at Orrville with Northwest up 25-24 right after this.
Get your vehicle back on the road smooth and problem-free with Village Motors Collision Center. Hi, this is Deke Miller, and our Collision Center works on all makes and models and has available deductible assistance, along with loaner and rental vehicles available for your use, complimentary oil change packages, not to mention that we are the preferred repair shop for most insurance companies. Ask us about our cleanup packages with 4 great packages from basic to premium by appointment only starting at $19.95. For collision repair, make your first stop at Village Motors in Millersburg.
The name may be different, but the service is still the same. Franch Drilling is now Flinner Drilling, and we still have the same knowledgeable, dependable workforce that has been a staple of the business for decades. Hi, I'm Eddie Flinner, and my dad bought this great company to be able to still serve Wayne and surrounding counties with a workforce that is second to none when it comes to knowledge and experience in the well drilling industry. If you need a water well drilled or need service done to your existing well, call Flinner Drilling at 330-262-5301 to set up an appointment today.
Troyer's Trail Bologna is great anytime. For lunch, a snack, great for parties, even just kicking back, listening to the game on the radio. Since 1912, our wide variety of products and strong traditional ties to our heritage allows us to provide you with the best tasting bologna around. Great taste from the heart of Amish country. Remember the next time you're at your favorite supermarket, don't forget the Troyers. Troyer's Trail Bologna since 1912.
At Home Appliance Company, customer happiness is our legacy. For over 60 years, we've proudly served Massillon, Ohio. Our experts specialize in helping you find the appliances that work for your home and family. Explore exceptional appliances at everyday low prices, like our stylish refrigerators, chef-ready ranges, and high-performance washers. Rebates and financing options are available. Stop by or find our full line of products online.
At Bob Knight Gymnasium here at Orrville High School. Halftime of this pack matchup between Orrville and Northwest. And at the half, Northwest a 1-point lead, leading Orrville by the tune of 25-24. It was a 1-point lead Orrville at the end of a quarter as they led 11-10. But Northwest outscoring Orrville 15-13 in the second. And again, 20 took the break. Neither team shot it well at any point in that opening half. Northwest just 24% from the floor, and they lead by 1. Northwest for the ball game, 8 of 33 overall, and they have especially struggled at the three-point line. Just one saving grace. They are 62% at the line. Not great, but they've gotten there quite a bit. They are 8 of 13 on their charity tosses in the opening half. Orrville, meanwhile, shot it a little bit better, 35% from the floor overall, 3 of 8 of its threes, but struggled at the line just 50%. They were 3 of 6. Some of the other numbers in this one, the stat that really jumps out at you is the rebounding, as Northwest a 23-13 advantage on the glass over Orrville. And Orrville has struggled all game to get any offensive rebounds, just 3 offensive boards in that opening half. So second chance opportunities just not there for Orrville in the first half of play. Turnovers, we didn't see many. Again, we saw a lot of zone defense out there. Each team turned it over 5 times in the opening half. Blocks, Orrville a lot. 5 blocks for Orrville's defense in that opening half, including 3 for Malachi Gray. Northwest had 1 block. As far as individual numbers go, Tristan Pennington, the 6'2 senior, leads everybody. He's got 12 to go along with a game-high 8 rebounds. After Pennington's 12 in the opening half, junior Trey Lauer next in line for Northwest. He had 5. 3 in the opening half for freshman Carter Kiefer, and then 2 apiece for Connor Stevenson and for Logan Ullman. And then Cole Stevenson rounded out the Northwest. Meanwhile, for Orrville, they've been led by 5'11 junior Braden Cox. Cox, a team-high 9 points in the opening half, including a pair of 3s. Senior Coda Allen has been held in check, 7 in the opening half for him. After that, Braylon McDuffie, 6 points to go along with a team-high 5 rebounds. And then Braylon Slaughter with 2 to round out the Orrville scoring. Again, it was 11-10 Orrville at the end of a quarter, and Northwest a 15-13 advantage in that second quarter. Biggest lead of the night for either team. Northwest at 1 point led by 6 in the second quarter. But again, at the half, Northwest a 1 point lead. It's 25-24. Northwest comes in 1-2 overall, 1-0 in the pack. Orrville, meanwhile, 2-0 and 1-0 in the pack. Orrville's win came against Fairless. Northwest, their win in conference came against Tuslaw. But again, it's a 1 point game at the half, 25-24. Northwest leads Orrville. We'll step aside for another quick break. Come back, Mike will rejoin me. We'll once again recap some of the first half and get you set for quarter number 3 right after this.
Creating a workplace with low stress and strong work-life balance? At Worcester Brush, renowned for producing the finest paint applicators in the industry, we prioritize our team by fostering a calm, supportive environment and staying closed on Sundays. Join a company that truly treats employees like family while offering exceptional benefits and a competitive wage. Worcester Brush is currently hiring for full-time positions. Are you ready to take the next step? Apply today at worcesterbrush.com/careers. Worcester Brush, a great place to work.
Watch your money grow. Your legacy will show. It's Star Strategies. It's Star Strategies.
If you're looking for more insulation, then stop by MRV Siding Supply for top-rated by Winco windows. By Winco offers black windows carrying more argon gas, which gives you 30% more installation value. By Winco windows also have standard double strength, increasing noise reduction. That's MRV Siding Supply in Millersburg, Newark, and Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Call 800-524-7436.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
Now is the perfect time for a new career. Enroll at Wayne County Schools Career Center and you may qualify for a scholarship to cover the equivalent of the cost of your books and supplies, up to $4,200 for enrollment in a program over 600 hours. Programs include Administrative Office Professional, Cosmetology, Dental Assisting, Law Enforcement Training Academy, Manufacturing Technologies, Medical Assisting, Practical Nursing. Call Wayne County Schools Career Center at 330-669-7070 to register for the next available information session to begin the enrollment process.
Back here at Orrville, there was an extended halftime. We were overtime in the JV. This is on the way to becoming the longest night of the year.
Not great.
But it is Friday night, so we shall endure with a close ball game, 25-24. By the way, I have to apologize. I said opening pack game. It's not, obviously. Each team has played in one easy games in the league to start things. Northwest over Tuslaw and Orrville beat Fairless. So early season test number 1 for each in the league. And the question is, can Orrville solve that zone? And can Northwest find the range a little bit? Northwest has been a little bit more active, I think, offensively against the man-to-man. But the reason they're up is because they've gotten to the foul line.
Well, yeah, they've been more active. They've driven more. They've had more inside looks. But again, 24% for the ball game. They have just not hit inside. They've not hit outside. Orrville, meanwhile, you mentioned, trying to crack that zone. We've seen a lot of off-balance threes taken by Coda Allen. He has not really found a rhythm. You mentioned Tristan Pennington. He struggled shooting it as well, but he's been really involved in the offense, whether it's facilitating. He's gotten his points. He's got 8 rebounds to lead everybody. He's been much more a part of the ball game than Coda Allen has been for Orrville.
Other games around the area tonight in the pack. Triway visits Canton South. Manchester is at Tuslaw tonight. Wayne County Athletic League, Dalton visits Smithville, Chippewa, and Rittman. Waynedale, Norwayne tonight. Both Northwestern and Hillsdale are off. They were supposed to play, but Hillsdale one more day of rest before they get their season underway. Monday, which a game will have, Hillsdale will visit Waynedale. So a 2-week stretch to get ready after state football. Madison West Holmes in the OCC tonight. Worcester home for Lexington. Also tonight, Highland visits Garraway, and Central Christian and Crestline among the Friday schedule as we hit basically the middle of the month. Hard to believe, less than 2 weeks before Christmas. Steve Smith Holiday Classic here at Orrville tomorrow. 4 games in that one. Orrville will play the late game tomorrow night. And the Orrville girls, I should mention, will play the first game tomorrow. The first game is at 1:45. The Orrville girls against Akron Springfield. And then 3 boys games. Triway Wadsworth at 3:30. Norton and Northwestern at 5:15. And Orrville plays Revere to wrap the day at 7 o'clock. So about ready to go. You ready for third quarter?
I sure am, partner.
Bring that thing.
We've gotten spoiled with the 7 o'clock starts, by the way.
Yes, tonight, I don't even know what time we started tonight, right? 7:25 or something, maybe?
Yeah. I mean, back in the day, it was 7:30 tips.
When I was in school, 8 o'clock tips. JV back in the Stone Ages started at 6:30.
Wow.
Can you believe that?
No.
And it was normal. High school football started 8 o'clock too.
Well, I knew that.
But it went quicker because nobody threw back then. But yeah, we had a 6:30 JV start. It's really amazing these days.
Tell you what, I'm glad we don't have a 6:30 JV start, Mike.
You got used to what it was.
Yeah.
And now we got spoiled with the early starts. But no yawning. We'll stay up. It's late night Friday. Big Chuck and Houlihan is not on the air.
Yes.
Nobody knows. Nobody knows except for you. Orrville will start with the ball. And it's 25-24 Northwest to begin the third quarter. Slaughter out there with Cox, who fires a 3 on the left baseline. No good. Weak side rebound on the right, McDuffie. Allen on the wing to the elbow. Covered up, give it to Cox. Gray's the guy inside. They punch it into him. He turns baseline, put it up. No good. Rebound tapped and went to Pennington. Up the left sideline, here comes Allman. Allman pulls up on the wing and launches a 3 and hit it from downtown. Allman's first field goal of the night, and he's got 5. 6-point lead by Northwest was the game's biggest midway through the second quarter. McDuffie at the foul line. His pass deflected out of bounds.
Well, we talked about the struggles. That's just the second made 3 of the night for Northwest. They're now 2 of 14 beyond the arc.
And Orrville will trigger. Lobbing up top to Cox. And he'll flip it on the wing to Allen. Baseline. Spins down low. Put it up on the run. Glass rim. Missed it. Rebound tap. Allman had it. He fell down. They're going to call him for travel. That's just bad luck because he had the ball but got tangled in traffic and went down. But a good call.
Well, heck of a spin move that time by Coda Allen. Pretty move to get inside, but you got to be able to finish. Unable to do it that time.
Inbounds. Cox up top with it. And we'll slow it up and go over to the left wing, trying to solve that Northwest zone. A 2-3 look. Allen on the right. Right elbow McDuffie. Mid-range jumper hit the front of the rim, no good. Stevenson rebounds. And here comes Pennington into the forecourt. Pennington in the middle of the floor, checked by Allen in the man-to-man. Left wing to Allman. Allman crosses over to the foul line, stops at the elbow, fires and hit the front of the rim. Rebound Stevenson back up and in. Connor Stevenson with 4. Northwest up 6 early in the third quarter at 6:25.
Well, you mentioned that's what he does. A little bit of rebounding, a little bit of scoring. Right place, right time that time. 5th rebound of the night.
Slaughter up top with the basketball. Allen on the right spins. Back up top, Cox. Left elbow pulls up, dropped it inside, knocked loose, and it went to McDuffie, whose jump shot went off the rim, no good. Rebound Gray, steadies, waiting, and a whistle and a holding foul. On the ground, they're going to call the foul on Northwest, and they're going to get Trey Lauer, who just got his second opening foul of the third quarter by either ball club.
Now these two teams looking different in the third quarter. Orrville 0 of 5 shooting. Northwest, meanwhile, has hit 2 of their opening 3.
Right wing is Cox, who splits the defense, bounces into Stevenson. Tough fall away, but he hit it anyway. Cox with 11 to lead Orrville. Up the sideline, Lipinski on the wing. Stevenson right wing, faked the 3. Dropped it down low, Lauer, top of the key, Pennington. Good ball, move it, and they bury a 3. That was nicely done. Pennington with 15. Northwest by 8, 5:35 in the half. Cox up top with it. McDuffie kicked it left wing. Allen's got a good look at a 3, but he missed it off the back of the iron. The rebound tapped, and on the run, ball caromed over to Lauer. And then he lost it right back to Cox. He'll run down the floor, spin into the key, wildly throw it up, no good. McDuffie got the rebound and was fouled. Out of control on both ends. Turnovers, bad shots right now. But McDuffie able to get the rebound and will go to the line and shoot a pair.
Orrville now 1 of 8 shooting the basketball here in the third quarter. Northwest 75%. They've hit 3 of 4 to start the period.
McDuffie with 6 all in the first quarter. And free throw airborne and good. Carter Kiefer will check back in for Northwest, who played 9 in that opening half. Orrville ran 8 out there. Second foul shot is in and out. Rebound out of bounds, and we'll go back over to Northwest. Orrville's picked up tempo a little bit, and it looks like full court man right now by the Riders as Northwest triggers. In the backcourt, they flip it in. And Pennington will grab it, lob it into the forecourt. Stevenson got behind the defense and a good head and shoulder fake, and he put it up and in. Stevenson has 6.
Well, and also a good job by Tristan Pennington looking up the floor and finding Stevenson in the paint.
Northwest by 8, 5 minutes to go in the third, and a kickball up top. And Northwest will trigger near the hash mark, or Orrville will trigger, I beg your pardon, at the hash mark on the sideline. Oda. Allen, rape lane, 3-point line, put it up and in. Coda Allen with 10, his second 3. Pennington back the other way to the forecourt at the right sideline to the wing, and he got fouled. Allen will pick up the foul. And that'll be his second.
Well, 3-man game essentially for Orrville tonight. Allen, Cox, and McDuffie. 28 of Orrville's 30.
So throwing in far sideline, Kiefer. Allman flipped to the wing, and Pennington's baseline 3 in, out, no good. McDuffie rebounds to Cox. 4.5 to go in the third. Northwest by 5. Cox on the left wing, back up top to Slaughter. Slaughter with the basketball. Now back to Cox, top of the key. Foul line, McDuffie wide open. Fires in and out. And Pennington grabs another board. He'll come up the left sideline to the forecourt. Pennington up front against the Orrville man, guarded by Allen. Pennington one-on-one. And a reach-in round for foul by Allen. I don't think that's one he wants to commit, because that's his third. Trying to slap it away from behind. So Sly Slaughter will have a decision to make. Is that his third or his second? Excuse me. It's 2 in a row. We'll check to make sure. Inbounding Northwest, and they throw it away. Slaughter with the steal. 2-on-2 break and a whistle. And an inadvertent whistle. Unfortunately, short-circuited the break. It's going to be Orrville ball. That's just a bit unlucky for the Red Riders. And you heard the official say, look, that's my fault. It does happen sometimes.
Well, especially unlucky because it's the first time that Orrville's gotten out and run. They've not been able to do that at all this evening.
Well, the board still has Allen with 2. Do you have him with 2?
I've got him with 2.
Okay. So that's a break for Orrville. And it will be Orrville ball out of this discussion. 35-30 Northwest. 3:54 to go in the third quarter.
By the way, that last rebound, 10th of the ball game for Pennington. So double-double, 15 points, 10 boards midway through the third.
So Orrville to throw in. And Slaughter will have it up top. Slaughter on the right to Cox. Cox looks. Allen, 25 feet away, middle of the floor. Back to Cox, high on the right. Against the Northwest 2-3. Foul line turning. Gray, his 15-footer went in. First basket of the night for Malachi Gray. Into the forecourt bounce pass. Right wing 3. Lipinski off the rim. Slaughter the rebound. Orrville will run. Allen down the floor, goes right to the rim, put it up, but he missed it. And a late whistle with a blocking foul. They're going to call Kiefer with a foul, put Allen on the line to shoot a pair with 3:22 to go here in this third quarter.
You know, it's just been one of those nights for Allen. We mentioned a couple of threes. When he's gotten inside to the rim, just been unable to finish. But he hits the free throw, 3 of 3 now at the stripe. He's got 11.
Yeah, good free throw shooter. You can see the rhythm at the line. Orrville as a team is 5 and a 9. Next one in and out. Pennington grabs the board. Northwest by 2. Orville's run off 5 in a row. On the left wing, Kiefer to Pennington. Thought about a 3. Thought better of it and backed it out. Top of the key to Lipinski. Right wing, Kiefer dropped it off to Stevenson. Stevenson guarded by Gray, kicked it behind him. And Pennington on the right sideline with the ball. And he'll fire the 3 up, back rim, no good. Long rebound. And on the run comes Cox, no numbers. Cox on the right sideline, double team, needs help. And up front and a whistle. Orrville calls time. We'll take the break, 2:45 to go, third quarter. Northwest 35, Orrville 33. Back in a moment.
The holidays are coming, and it's time to celebrate. Stock up on all your party supplies for Christmas and New Year's with the Bowman Beverage family of drive-thrus. Whether you're in Worcester, Orrville, or anywhere nearby, they have you covered. Stop by Bowman Beverage, the Ice House, or West Lincoln Way drive-thrus in Worcester, or visit Gary's drive-thru in Orrville. From your favorite beverages to snacks and holiday essentials, they make it quick, easy, and convenient. Make this season merry, bright, and fully stocked with the Bowman Beverage family of drive-thrus.
First time out of the ball game called by Orrville with 2:45 to go in the third. Northwest up 35-33.
Well, numbers at this point, Northwest shooting 29%, 12 of 41 overall, just 3 of 18 on threes. Orrville, meanwhile, now 31% for the ball game, 12 of 38. Orrville is hit 4 of 10 from beyond the arc.
Orrville will throw in out of a timeout, sideline across the way. Slaughter has it up top. Northwest continues to be in the zone the entire way tonight. Cox inside the line, the long 2 went up and in. Braylon Cox with a 13-point night to lead Orrville. And the ball game tied again with 2.5 to go in the third. Pennington up front, top of the key, step back, 3 went up and off the rim, and the rebound Gray. Into the forecourt comes Cox. Cox over to the right sideline to McDuffie. Back up front, Slaughter. Slaughter went baseline, dropped it in, knocked loose, and out of bounds. And we'll go back to Northwest. Good job by Stevenson to tip it away. And that is 6 Orrville turnovers. not a bad number, but in a low-tempo game, it just seems maybe worse as Northwest will call time. So another 30-second break coming right here. With 2:07 to go in the quarter, back to Orrville. We're all tied at 35.
Hi, Conrad here for Sterling Farm Equipment. You probably heard about tariffs causing prices to rise, but not at Kubota. That's right, Kubota is holding the line on equipment prices with no increases due to tariffs. And it gets even better. Kubota has boosted their cash incentives on most models. That means more money in your pocket and top quality equipment in your field. But don't wait, these deals won't last forever. Come see us today at Sterling Farm Equipment and get more for your money with Sterling Farm Equipment and Kubota.
Sterling Farm Equipment for construction, home, and farm.
2:07 to go, third quarter. 35 apiece between Northwest and Orrville here tonight. Each team 1-0 in the pack. Early season battle. Pennington with 15, Allen with 11. Into the forecourt, Stevenson. Stevenson on the right wing, driving down low. Glass rim, he missed it. Rebound, tapped out long to Ullman. Pennington on the left sideline, and he got fouled. Reach-in foul on McDuffie. That'll be his third. Team foul number 3 on Orrville here in the third quarter.
You know, worth noting, give Orrville credit. In both the second and third quarters, Northwest made little mini runs and got up by 6. And each time, Orrville has crept back in it. It looked like they might be trying to pull away, but Orrville hasn't allowed it to happen yet.
So inbounding is Northwest. Ullman up top. And flipped it on the right. Lipinski to the baseline. Stevenson, three-point line fake. Drive to the hole. Ran over a defender. Put it up. Blocking foul. Mosley got there late, they say, to pick up the foul. And Connor Stevenson will go to the line and shoot a pair for Northwest to try and get the lead back for them with 1:41 to go here in this third quarter. Well, Mass Lepley, your farming and estate management headquarters, featuring Ventrac, Ferris, Bobcat, Honda, and Vortex Power Equipment, Milwaukee Power Tools, and Carhartt Clothing and Footwear. Mass Lepley, your hardware in the country.
Well, Stevenson hit there, and these are the first free throws of the quarter for Northwest after they shot 13 at the line in the first half.
Stevenson with 7. 9 of 14 is Northwest overall from the line. Orrville has hit 5 out of 9. Stevenson, 6'1" junior. Second foul shot is also good. He's got 8. And 6 of the 8 in the quarter. And takes a nice rest. Connor out, Cole Stevenson in. And again, Northwest will pick up about three-quarter court. Into the forecourt comes Slaughter. Minute and a half in the third. Slaughter on the right wing, dribbles through the defense. The runner put up, back rim, no. Got his own rebound down low. Bounce inside, it went off a couple of feet. And that'll blow the whistle and keep it with Orrville. Orrville will trigger baseline right. Allen will throw in, lobbing up top to Slaughter. Against the 2-3. Slaughter on the left to Cox. Cox with 13, Allen with 11 to lead Orrville tonight. Pennington's 15 leads Northwest. Foul line, Gray turns right at the key. The 10-footer went up off the front of the rim. Pennington another board. He'll bring it into the forecourt past Allen. Top of the key to the foul line. Stops, fires, got it. Pennington was 17. Northwest by 4 as we hit 1 minute to go in the third. Allen up top to Slaughter. Slaughter in the middle of the floor. McDaniel on the right. Looks back up top to Cox. Cox put it on the deck, back up front to Allen, and that's an NBA 3 that's off the back of the rim. Rebound, Gray in the middle of the key, got it knocked loose, and rolling around. Gray sitting on it. Now bodies are diving and a whistle. And it's going to be a loose ball foul on Stevenson. Picks up the whistle, his first of the night.
Well, we haven't talked about Gray much offensively, just 2 points for the 6'3" junior, but he's been active on the glass now, 6 rebounds.
27 seconds in the quarter. Orrville inbounds, baseline right. Out top, Slaughter, three-point line. Fires, missed it. A long rebound, however, to McDaniel when he got it knocked loose, stolen away. Pennington on the run into the forecourt. Works over to the right wing and can back it up Mike Lauer says hold it. 15 seconds to go in the quarter. So Pennington dribbling at the right point. Met by Cox on the floor to the right wing. Pennington with 5 seconds. Put it up, got it knocked loose, stolen away by Cox. Cox racing down the floor to the basket, put it up, and it rolled around the rim and fell off at the horn. End of 3 quarters. It is Northwest 39, Orrville 35. Back after this.
The Worcester Eye Center is dedicated to providing the finest medical, surgical, and routine eye care available. Our board-certified ophthalmologists utilize the most advanced diagnostic and testing equipment available to schedule your surgery in our on-site state-of-the-art surgery center. We also offer routine eye care, including a full optical shop with lens wear and contact lens services. At Worcester Eye Center, your vision is our focus.
Driving close to power lines is usually safe, but accidents can happen unexpectedly. Do you know what to do if you come across downed power lines? Step 1. Stay inside your vehicle for safety. It's often safer than being outside with live cables. Simultaneously, dial 911 for immediate assistance. Step 2. Also ensure that no one approaches the vehicle. It's advisable to maintain a distance of at least 50 feet from the car. To learn more, reach out to your local co-op for additional information.
Well, end of 3 quarters here at Orrville. 39-35 Northwest with the lead. Each team shooting 29% from the floor. Both teams are 13 of 44 overall. Downtown, 3 of 19 is Northwest on threes. Orrville, meanwhile, is 4 of 12. At the line, though, Northwest now shooting 10 of 15 for the ball game. Orrville, meanwhile, is now 5 of 10. Rebound advantage in a big way, Northwest. 32-23 rebound advantage goes to Northwest. 9 Northwest turnovers, Orrville with 7.
So Northwest ball leading by 4 to start the 4th quarter against the Orrville man. Allman up top to Lauer. Lauer put it on the deck and finds Pennington. Pennington got away from Allen, dribbled into the middle, and got bumped and fouled. And that foul is going to be on Cox. That's his first. Cox 13, Allen 11, lead to Orrville. Pennington 17. And 8 for Connor Stevenson with Northwest. Northwest will trigger. They have led most of the game, but even though it's been tight, 6-point lead second quarter, 8 in the third. Down low, Kiefer got it blocked away, and then got it back and then got tied up, and that means Orrville ball, I think, on the arrow. Or was it Northwest? Yeah, it is Orrville ball. That's another block by Gray. And you mentioned he's contributed a lot of ways, maybe not scoring, but boards and blocks, he's been good inside.
Well, 6 blocks for Orrville. He's got 4 of them.
So Slaughter back the other way. Northwest has been in zone all night, and Orrville has not been able to solve it. Allen up top of the basketball to Slaughter. Slaughter on the left wing, give it to Cox. Cox inside the line, covered up, needs help. Slaughter on the wing. Whipped it down low, good pass. McDuffie turns, wide open layup, and he scores. McDuffie with 9. The other way, Pennington up top. Pennington to Lauer at the left point. Stevenson top of the key. And on the swing, Pennington up front. Northwest a little bit more patient this trip. Allman up front, the right point, backs it up. Swings it cross court to Pennington. Pennington on the floor to the top of the key, unloads the 3, back rim, no good. Rebound tap, loose, and picked up by Orrville. Good board by Kiefer, left wing 3, that's no good by Allman. Rebound Stevenson, back up, no good. Rebound Allen. Here comes Orrville. Allen down the floor to the left wing, into the corner, covered up. Whipped it inside, McDuffie alone, up, missed it down low. Rebound Kiefer. Both teams with a couple of cracks and not able to score. 6:20 to play, Northwest by 2 at 39-37. Pennington up front. Pennington picked up the dribble, needs help. Someone's got to come to the ball, and nobody does, so Mike Lauer is forced to call time. 6:08 to go, we'll take a break. Northwest 39, Orrville 37. Back in a moment.
It doesn't matter which team you're rooting for this season. When you order from Giannino's, you always win. Sink your teeth into a delicious feast from Giannino's menu. Whether you're craving our fresh, award-winning pizza or our famous, high-quality Gerber crispy fried chicken, one thing you can confidently bet on, your mouth will thank you. Go for the win. Order from Giannino's in Worcester or Orrville.
At Home Siding Contractors, our mission is to give homeowners a quality product, whether it's our vinyl siding or our energy-efficient replacement windows and doors. Home Siding Contractors is ready to turn your home into one of your biggest energy-saving assets. You'll notice the difference as your home will stay warmer in the winter and cooler in the summer. Call 888-725-6619 for a in-home estimate or find all of our products at homesiding.com.
Contractors, Home Siding Contractors.
6:08 to go in the ball game. We started late. We're going late. Northwest by 2 over Orrville out of a timeout, 39-37.
Well, rough opening 2 minutes of the fourth quarter for Northwest. They're 0 of 4 shooting it, including 3 straight missed threes on the last time down the floor.
But Orrville's only hit 1 field goal themselves. 11-10 Northwest after 1, or 11-10 Orrville after 1. 25 Northwest, 24 Orrville at the half. Down low, posted up. Pennington this time on Gray. Turnaround for the baseline is good. That's a tough shot. He made it look easy. Pennington with 19. Inside 6 to go. 4-point Northwest lead. Basketball and a long 3 by Cox up top, and he hit it. Cox with 16, and that's his second 3. Third 3, I beg your pardon. 2 in the first half. Into the forecourt, Pennington, top of the key. Over a screen. They double him. A lot of dribbling up top for Pennington. And he'll fire one off balance. Tough 3. Barely hit the rim. Rebound Slaughter. Slaughter on the run into the forecourt to Allen. Allen on the right sideline. Dribbles down low. Put it up in traffic. Scored and got fouled. So Allen with 13. And will go to the line to try and complete the 3-point play. First time all night. Really, the home crowd start that with back-to-back hoops here in the fourth.
Well, nice momentum swing there. Off balance, rough look at a 3 a moment ago by Pennington. And they'll be able to come down. Allen, a nice drive on the baseline. And 1, or at least the N1 attempt to kind of swing things back in Orrville's favor and give the Red Riders the lead, something that they have not had much of here in this final 3 quarters of the ball game.
Allen free throw up and in where he's 4 of 5 from the line. Orrville by 2 with 5:10 to go in the ball game. And back the other way comes Pennington up the sideline. And back up front, Kiefer swings to Allman at the right. Allman back to Pennington on the right wing. Pennington, sideline on the right to Lipinski. Diagonal pass into the corner is Allman. Behind him, Kiefer open. Doesn't take the shot. Will drive, give to Stevenson. Stevenson comes into the middle. Lost it. Got it knocked loose and out of bounds. And the whistle. And what's the whistle? Whose ball, or is it a foul? I'm not sure. Because the referee got distracted and he almost got taken out too. It's going to be a foul on Northwest. They're going to get Pennington from behind. So that will be his second foul. Non-shooting foul with 4:44 to go in the ball game. Orrville ball up 2 at 43-41. Cox up top, Slaughter. Back to Cox, left wing. Cox dribbles inside the line. The runner, good. Braden Cox with 18. And Orrville by 4. That's their biggest lead of the night with 4:20. Pennington on the right wing. And got in the air, gave it to Stevenson for a 3 off the back of the iron. And the rebound, Allen. Allen up the right sideline, goes all the way to the rim. The reverse, no good, but another foul. And to the line code, Allen shoot 2.
Now remember, this was a 4-point Northwest lead at the end of 3. It's a 10-2 run by Orrville to start this fourth quarter.
So Allen to the line where he has 14 points. And he'll shoot 2. And the first free throw, no good. One more for the 6'3 senior. Second one is in and out, no good. Pennington rebounds. Remains 45-41 Orrville with 4 minutes left. Pennington down low, got right to the rim, but out of control on the reverse, and he missed it. The rebound, and Orrville throws it away. The ball went through Allen's hands at the timeline, trying to get up the floor, and a turnover back to Northwest.
8th of the night for Orrville.
Northwest just 1 field goal, 2 points in the fourth quarter. We played 4 minutes. Pennington up top with the basketball. Pennington backed it up at the right point. Kiefer in the middle of the floor. Kiefer over a screen, drive to the basket, laid it up and in. So Carter Kiefer with 5. Orrville by 2. 3:30 to play. Slaughter the other way up top against the zone. Left wing, Cox swinging around the horn. Allen, right wing 3, got it. Allen with 17. That's his third 3.
And 6 here in the fourth quarter. He's coming up big.
Pennington up top, 3:10 to go. Orrville by 5. He drives down low, put it up in the middle with a key, front of the rim and in. Pennington 21, timeout Northwest. 3:06 to go in the ball game. We'll take the break. Orrville 48, Northwest 45. And back after this.
This might be a good time to remember that Worcester Community Hospital's exceptional orthopedic team is waiting for you right here, right now. From joint care and advanced robotic joint replacement to physical therapy, tailored sports medicine, and rehabilitation programs. Superb orthopedic care for from one of America's top 100 hospitals, so you can keep living your best life every single day. WCH Orthopedics. Stay close, get better.
The name may be different, but the service is still the same. French Drilling is now Flinner Drilling, and we still have the same knowledgeable, dependable workforce that has been a staple of the business for decades. Hi, I'm Eddie Flinner, and my dad bought this great company to be able to still serve Wayne and surrounding counties with a workforce that is second to none when it comes to knowledge and experience in the well drilling industry. If you need a water well drilled or need service done to your existing well, call Flinner Drilling at 330-262-5301 to set up an appointment today.
3:06 to go in the ball game. Orrville by 3 at 48-45.
Well, and Orrville, for the first time all night, has gotten hot from the floor. They've hit 4 straight shots. They're 5 of 6 shooting it to start the fourth quarter. Northwest, meanwhile, was 1 of 8 to start the period. They're now 3 of 10 after hitting their last 2 shots.
So Slaughter into the forecourt for Orrville. Up top, Northwest has been in zone all night, but looks like it's man-to-man for the first time it is this evening. So they go straight man. And a right wing 3 by Allen is no good, rebounded by Kiefer. Kiefer will bring it down the floor from the left sideline, slows, and the ball tipped and out of bounds, and will stay with Northwest. 2:43 to play as Mosley quickly checks back in. And Northwest will trigger on the sideline in front of their bench. Alman in the backcourt with it. Across the time, got his pocket picked by Slaughter. Down the floor, up, no good, but a foul call. So Slaughter with the steal, and will go to the line to try and extend the lead with 2:35 to go. Illusion Screen Printing offers made-to-order gifts and custom pieces. No matter how many you want, they could take care of you and serve any school, business, or church group. Find out more at illusionscreenprinting.com. Free throw by Slaughter, up and in. 3 for Braylon Slaughter tonight. And the lead for Orrville is 4. One more up, rimming off, and Pennington aboard. 2.5 to play. Pennington up the sideline, bumped, and a whistle. And out of bounds, it will stay with Northwest. Northwest will throw in. Orrville 14-6, the scoring in the fourth quarter. They've turned a 4-point deficit to a 4-point lead. Right wing is Lipinski. On the floor, guarded by Allen on the right sideline, cutting down low. Shot went up, blocked away, and a foul call. Pennington will go to the line with a foul on Orrville. I'm not sure who it's on. With 2:18 to go in the ball game, they're going to call McDuffie, and that's his fourth. Well, Pennington, who is 3 out of 4 from the line and has 21, will shoot 2.
Northwest is a team 10 of 15 tonight. These are the first free throw attempts for Northwest here in the fourth.
Pennington up and in. Gray will come back in with 2:18 to go. So one more line to the right. And next one, no good. Rebound went to Allen. Orrville by 3 with the ball. Allen at the right sideline and banged into by Lipinski. And that will put Allen on the line because that's team foul 5 on Northwest. With 2:11 to go in the ball game.
Well, Allen is 4 of 7 at the line tonight. Orrville is not taking advantage. They're just 7 of 15 as a team from the stripe.
Allen was 17 tonight, and the foul shot is no good.
Allen hit his first 3 free throws tonight. Since that time, he's just 2 of 7.
Second one is good. So Orrville by 4 as we approach 2 minutes to go. Pennington on the run into the forecourt and give it off to Kiefer. Kiefer over to the left wing behind him. Stevenson. Pennington at the left point. Pennington one-on-one, got fouled. Mosley up top, too close. And we'll bump him. Non-shooting foul, not over the limit yet with 1:57 to go in the ball game, but that is 4 on Mosley. Out top with it is Kiefer. Right wing, Allman. Allman to the foul line, Pennington. Turns back out front, Kiefer. He's going to try a 3 that's no good. Rebound, Gray. Allen up the left sideline to the forecourt. And a whistle. And Orrville's going to call time. 1:42 to go in the ball game. 50 to...
Troyer's Trail Bologna is great anytime.
Of Orrville, we'll keep it right here.
Well, we've talked about Northwest out-rebounding Orrville. We've talked about the fact that they've been better at the free throw line. But the one thing they've not been able to do is improve from the field all game, continuing to shoot under 30%, which is pretty much where they've been all night long. They've just not been able to find any kind of an offensive rhythm. And for 3 quarters, it looked like maybe they'd win despite that. But it's been a good fourth quarter for Orrville, and Northwest has continued to struggle from the floor here in the fourth.
Score by quarters, Northwest 10, 15, 14, and just 7. Orrville 11, 13, 11, and 15. 15 to 7 Orrville in the fourth quarter. That's the reason the Red Riders are up 4 right now with less than 2 minutes to go.
And 7 of those 15 points for Orrville have come from Coda Allen, the senior. He was quiet 11 through 3 quarters, but 7 here in this fourth. Braden Cox, meanwhile, who's played well all game, has 5 in the fourth. He's also got 18 as those two pace Orrville.
Tristan Pennington with 22 to lead Northwest. Orrville ball out of a timeout. And Northwest will pick up man-to-man. Slaughter up top and on the left to Gray. Right wing is McDuffie. Orrville can be deliberate if they want. Up 4 with 1:30 to go. Cox on the left wing. And they knock it loose from Allen. He gets it back into the corner to Gray. Gray double team, splits it with a dribble, bounce down low. Slaughter got inside and then got fouled going to the ball. So Orrville got what they wanted. Something inside and a foul had to prevent an easy 2. We'll put Braylon Slaughter on the line.
Well, nice job by Gray to find Slaughter low on the block, and then Slaughter wisely, just a little hesitation with the shoulders, got Stevenson to go up in the air. He came down, got the foul, and Slaughter back to the line where he's 1 of 2 tonight.
Slaughter with 3 in the ball game. Trying to extend a 4-point lead, and he does. 1:17 to go. 51-46 Orrville. And one more for the senior guard, line right. Hit them both. So Northwest trails by 6. Orrville's biggest lead with 1:15 left. Pennington to the forecourt up top, and on the right, give it to Lipinski. Lipinski on the wing. His pass tipped away and out of bounds by Allen. So Northwest will throw in on the sideline across the way with 1:05 left. Down 6. Kiefer to pitch in. Into Lipinski up top. Swing it to Allman, top of the key. Back to Lipinski. His 3 up. Front rim, no good. Rebound tapped in. It went over to Slaughter on the wing. Slaughter double teamed to the backcourt. They trap him. He needs help, and they strip it free. And then Slaughter knocked it back free and then picked up by Allen. Racing down the floor, and he threw it away to Stevenson. Northwest with 40 seconds to go, down 6. And a whistle because at the other end of the floor, Pennington was slow to get up after the scramble. 41.2 to go. 52-46 Orrville, but Northwest ball. And I think Northwest's going to call time. We'll keep it here with 41 seconds to go on the ball. There's been a ton of activity at times, but it hasn't necessarily meant points. A little ragtag. High energy, to say the least, here tonight.
Well, it's been high energy, a little bit ragtag at times, but it's worth pointing out Orrville has done a much better job of continuing to play good defense, but more disciplined. Remember, Northwest went to the line a lot and benefited in that first half. They attempted 13 first-half free throws. They've attempted only 4 free throws this entire second half, including just 2 here in the fourth quarter.
So timeout Northwest leaves them with 1. Orrville still has 3. So we have 41 seconds to go on the ball game. 52-46 in favor of Orrville. And there's something at the table, I don't know what. I think they were wondering if it was a 30 or 60 on the timeout. And Northwest signaled 30, so we're ready to go. Northwest will trigger. Down 6, 41 seconds. And they flip it in, Allman up top. Back to Kiefer. Kiefer finding Pennington, middle of the floor. Pennington long, 3-1 up, no good. Hit the front of the rim. Rebound Orrville. And a whistle and a foul on the backcourt. Orrville in complete control now. They're on the line, they're up 6, 30 seconds to go in the ball game. And Gray to the line, where he only has 2 tonight, but he has been very, very active elsewhere. Rebounds, block shots, and he's been huge in both those departments.
Yeah, 7 rebounds, 4 blocks tonight.
Free throw number 1, back rim, no. So Gray will get 1 more foul shot. 30 seconds to go. Orrville by 6. Second one is good. So McDuffie for Gray is the sub. Orrville will pick up full court, trying to make Northwest take some time. 7-point Orrville lead. And on the run, Kiefer into the forecourt. Kiefer up the left wing and got it knocked loose by Cox from behind and stolen. Cox in the backcourt is fouled. 21 seconds to go on a 7-point Orrville lead.
Well, the fourth quarter has just been a train wreck for Northwest. 3 of 14 from the floor, 0 of 7 from 3 here in the period. And after turning it over just 9 times in the opening 3 quarters combined, 4 turnovers here in this fourth quarter.
So Cox with 18 points. 21 seconds to go. 1 of 2 from the line. Up, no good. And missed them both, but Orrville got the rebound and then threw it away. into the forecourt Northwest. Down low, Lipinski got ahead of the pack, and the shot's blocked by Allen, but then rebounded and a foul. 10 seconds to go in an Orrville foul, and that will send Northwest to the line down 7. Pennington will shoot him. Pennington with 22 tonight.
And 4 of 5 at the stripe. He's got all of but 2 of Northwest points here in this fourth quarter.
Free throw up and in. So one more line to the right. Just an 8-point quarter for Northwest has doomed them this evening. Second one is no good. Rebound tap went to Orrville's McDuffie, and he's fouled with 7 seconds. 6-point Orrville lead in this one. So it would appear that Orrville will go 2-0 in the early season in the pack, and Northwest will fall to 1-1. So line to the right. Braylon McDuffie has 9. He had 6 of those in the first quarter. Foul shot up, no good. Boy, both teams have left a lot on the line tonight.
Orrville in the fourth quarter alone, 6 of 14 at the stripe.
But yet the fourth quarter will win him the ball game as McDuffie hits here. And he's got 10. The lead is 7 with 7 seconds. Pennington forecourt. Orrville can let him go right down, but they don't. They foul him for some reason. McDuffie with a foul, and he just got teed up as well. With 2.7 to go in the ball game. So Pennington's going to shoot the fouls, and then we got the technicals. It's 54-47 with 2.7 to go. We're not done yet. Thought we were. Referee was unhappy with McDuffie, the way he left the floor after the foul. It was his 5th of the night as Pennington hit the foul shot. He's got 24. Second foul shot, good. We're not done. Pennington can stay there. It's a 5-point lead. Pennington up, good. It's a 4-point lead. Pennington's going to get one more. (54-50) up, good. It's a 3-point ball game with 2.7. Orrville's going to call time, and it's going to be Northwest basketball after the technical, I do believe. We'll keep it right here.
Unbelievable doesn't quite cut it. Orrville had victory in its grasp, and all of a sudden Pennington, who has played outstanding basketball tonight, just hit 4 straight free throws, and all of a sudden it's a 1-possession game, and Northwest with a basketball to draw up a shot, come up with a play, and try to send us into overtime.
54-51 Northwest.
And I must say, hard way to end the night for Braylon McDuffie, the 6'4 senior, who had a great game. Double-double, 10 points, 10 rebounds, but gets called with the T under 10 seconds to go, and now Northwest new life.
So Northwest will get it on the sideline at 2.7. I mean, if you're Orrville, yeah, you foul, but only if the guy's back to the basket. Otherwise, that's risky. By the way, Pennington's got 2 threes. Allman's got 1. That's it. Northwest has 3 made threes tonight.
3 of 26.
And they're going to inbounds near the timeline. Actually, a 2.7. Northwest down 3. And looking for a miracle. Stevenson to throw it in. Looking, flips it in. Pennington, right wing, got fouled as he put it up and it went in, but they're going to wave it off. Wow. They're going to say the shot was no good. They're going to call a shove right before it. Orrville tried to foul and waited too long, and it almost cost them. The foul is on Allen on the shove. But with 1.4 to go in the ball game, Pennington will shoot 2, down 3. That's why it's dangerous in that situation. Pennington, line left. Free throw up, good. He's got 28.
Yeah, ice water. He's just hit 5 straight free throws in the last 10 seconds of the ball game.
Now, does he miss this one on purpose with 1.4 to go? Northwest is out of timeouts. So there was a problem at the table to see what was going on. Official came over, maybe wanting to make what it's a little chaotic right now on the floor. Pennington has one more free throw. Northwest down 2, 1.4 seconds to go. And here we go. Northwest out of timeouts. Pennington misses off the front rim. It's loose, out of bounds. Northwest gets it. 0.6 to go. Went out off Orrville. It could be a catch and shoot. It's going to be a catch and shoot for Northwest. They can't call time. They'll inbound baseline left, down 2. Allman to throw in, 0.6 to go. They look, they lob it. Pennington gets it. No foul call, no shot, ball game over. He was in traffic and he couldn't get anything up.
Well, and the ball blocked from behind cleanly by Gray. We've talked, great job getting it from behind because Pennington, the inbound was good. Lob inside, caught it, and he went up. Could have had a decent look, but Gray, great block from behind.
This one we thought was going to be over a while ago, but it got hairy late. And Orrville survives here at home by 2. Ron's going over final numbers in this one. But, wow, unexpected to say the least. We've hit 9 o'clock in the East, as they say. And Orrville, a 2-point winner here at home with a big fourth quarter. Trailed by 4 coming to the period. Win it by 2, outscoring by 6 in the end. Our player of the ball game tonight is going to be Braden Cox. 18 for Cox, 9 in each half. He was basically consistent all ball game and helped them when they need it. Code Allen had 18 too. McDuffie fouled out with 10. Gray played great and only had 3, but I think it's going to be Cox, the guy, the junior, who did a lot of things to help him out, as Ron's got the final numbers.
Well, final numbers in this one. Orrville victorious, and they shot 35% for the ball game tonight, 18 of 51. They were 6 of 14 beyond the arc. And for the ball game from the free throw line, 11 of 24. Northwest, meanwhile, shot 27%. They were 16 of 59 overall, 3 of 26 from three-point land, and 70% at the free throw line. They were 17 of 24. Rebound advantage to Northwest. They out-rebounded Orrville 40-32. Turnovers tonight, Northwest had 13, Orrville with 11. Mike just mentioned leading scorers tonight for Orrville. Junior Braden Cox and senior Coda Allen each had 18 to lead the way. Also in double figures tonight before fouling out, Braylon McDuffie, double-double. He had 10 points and 10 rebounds. Beyond that, Braylon Slaughter with 5, and then 3 from Malachi Gray, but Gray did it on defense and underneath. He had 8 rebounds, And unofficially, I got him for 5 blocks for Orrville tonight. Northwest, meanwhile, it wasn't quite a one-man show, but almost. Senior Tristan Pennington had 28 points, including 11 in the fourth quarter, to lead everybody. He also had a game-high 14 rebounds. He was the only scorer in double figures for Northwest. After him, 8 tonight for Connor Stevenson, and then 5 for Carter Kiefer, 5 for Trey Lauer, 5 for Logan Ullman, and rounding out the scoring with 1, Cole Stevenson. But in the end, an incredible finish, and Orrville comes away with the victory to remain unbeaten overall and in the league. They're now 3-0, 2-0 in the pack. Northwest, meanwhile, drops to 1-3 on the young season, and now 1-1 in the pack.
54-52. The final tonight. That'll do it on a long night in Orrville, but a lot of trauma and a lot of excitement to close out the evening. Thanks to Dale in studio. For Ron, I'm Mike. Have a great weekend, anybody. Pack final tonight here at Bob Knight Gym.